evening, everybody. I'm coming to you from a beautiful part of the world. Yes, that's right, I'm on holiday and I'm in beautiful Northern Ireland. I'm in the County Antrim, which is the northeast corner of Northern Ireland, and what a wonderful place it is. My Siobhan, she's from Northern Ireland, so every summer we come over with the kids for a couple of weeks and chill out and relax and just enjoy the countryside. We don't come for the weather, but we do come for the crack, and it's great. So I've been having a really lovely time. I've let my hair go for a couple of days, as you can see, so I'm overdue a head shave, and I wanted to do a nice travel vlog, a travel head shaving vlog for HeadShoward Shave. I thought it'd be a nice thing to do. I've actually got my own kit over in Northern Ireland, which is interesting because you approach what you want a little differently to what you might do at home. So I pulled together some bits and bobs and got them ordered and got them sent through to Antrim here, so they're all waiting for me. I don't have anywhere near as much kit, obviously, but I want to try and make my head shaving experience as enjoyable as possible. So I'm going to go through the bits and bobs that I've acquired as my travel pack. First off, on the razor front, it's a razor that I've been aware of for quite a while now, and I've always been quite interested in it, and it finally made a lot of sense to get it. And it is the Rockwell 6C Chrome Series. Now, this particular razor has a party trick. It has a number of interchangeable heads, well, not the bottom half of the heads, that offer a different gradient of shave aggression, and you go for a gradient of 1 to 6, 1 being nice and mild, 6 being quite aggressive. So that's a really great way of buying one razor and having an aggression setting to suit however you feel. Absolutely perfect for traveling, I thought. I like adjustable razors, don't get me wrong, they're fantastic, but if push comes to shove, I would prefer a fixed razor head. And this gives me the option of having a fixed razor head, but the option to interchange different parts so that I can get the right grade that I want, which is awesome. This is it loaded up as I want it. Hopefully you can get a nice view there. Really nice. It comes in stainless steel, which is probably the most popular variant, but this particular one is radium, I believe, which is chrome plated, which was significantly cheaper, and actually I think I quite prefer the shiny look on this particular razor, so I was happy to get it. So it's quite chunky on the head, I'll give you that. I do like a smaller head if possible, but I'd certainly accept a slightly larger head because you've got interchangeable, and I'll show you another one here, interchangeable heads. So that bottom part there, you interchange them, and there's a different grade on each side. So as you piece them together, you want the number showing underneath of the grade that you're looking for. So you can switch them around, and on this particular one, hopefully you can see, maybe you can, maybe you can't, the number 3. I think that was audible, visual even, number 3. So that's the razor. Now I'm coming abroad and I only really want to bring one blade, or I only want to have one blade here ready for me. And for those of you that have watched a few of my videos, there's one blade that just blows me away above all others. And it's the feather. It's just the sharpest blade I've used, and I love it. It's always been really kind to my skin, and I've always had an excellent shave off the back of it, so it's the feather for me. So that was an easy choice, and I've already loaded up, but here we are. There's the packet from the feather. That's a stainless blade. Now it gets a bit more interesting because I needed to acquire a few more bits from the kit. So what am I going to look for? So keeping it nice and simple still, keeping it themed, keeping it nice and travel. I've just gone for Proraso. And why wouldn't you? Because Proraso products are fantastic. They're amazing value for money. They're brilliant at performance, and they're just awesome to work with. And they work really well with me, and I love it. So I went Proraso. I kept it all within the same genre, although this time I went a little bit different. Normally I go with either the green, the menthol, and the eucalyptus, or I go with the red, which is the sandalwood style. But this time around I've gone for the sensitive. So starting off with a pre-shave cream of barber. Shaving cream, sensitive style, in the tube, perfect for traveling. Now, I didn't see a sensitive aftershave, but listen, if there's one aftershave you could pin me down to for the rest of my life, that I had to use this and this only, it would be this bad boy. Absolutely amazing. I'm not going to say any more than that, doesn't need to. And then following on with the balm, what an amazing product this is. This is the balm, so sometimes I just go with the shave, sometimes I go with the aftershave and then some balm. And when I do this Crema Liquida Progresso, it's just awesome. And to tie the whole thing in together, I've gone synthetic, which is giving you a big hint that I've gone for a Yaki. Yes, I have. I've gone for this particular Yaki brush. It's a huge 30mm knot, which is perfect, big enough for my head. I'm traveling, I want to get this nice and efficient. This is going to handle everything. It's in a nice black tie knot there, as you can see, or a tuxedo knot, as you can see. Amazing, fantastic. So this kit was inexpensive. I've gathered together everything I need to really enjoy my head shaving experience away from home, and I'm going to show you that shave I'm going to enjoy today. So fantastic stuff. I'm going to do a 3-pass shave as I normally do. I'm going to go with the grain, I'm going to go across the grain, and then I'm going to go against the grain. And then I'm going to follow up with these lovely products, and then we're going to get on and have some drinks tonight. Yes! Cool. Right, pre-shave. Let's get this bad boy on. Very important. Sometimes I don't, but when I do, I notice a difference. Just helps to prepare my skin for what's coming, and helps to just create a lovely slick layer in combination with the soap, so that I can get some nice frictionless experience with the razor blade across the skin. Cool. I tell you, that's really starting to tingle lovely. My skin's starting to feel beautiful already. My pores are opening up and I'm ready for this shave. Right, okay, onto the shave soap. Here we go in a tube with the Yaki synthetic brush. And as you know, with a synthetic brush, you don't need to leave them soaking for ages. They're just so easy to work with. Perfect for a travel companion. So there we go, that's just dipped in. It's a little bit wet. And what I've been doing is putting some, probably about 1.5's worth of toothpaste, what you'd put on your toothbrush worth, right slant dunk into the middle of the brush. That's been working for me. It's a nice technique. It keeps all the soap inside the brush and means that once I start working it into my head, everything's nice and self-contained, and it lathers up a dream. Right, let's get going. See that already? Starting to lather, amazing. I tell you what, the quality of the synthetic brushes that we have now, and the quality of this shaving product that we've had for years, to be fair, the combination of both just makes life so much easier. And I'll tell you another thing I've really noticed. Where I live in Hertfordshire, just outside of North London, we've got incredibly hard water, which means that we get a lot of stone sediment in our water, because we are effectively living on land that is clay and chalk based. But over here in Northern Ireland, it's granite based, which is a really tough, hard rock. And what that means is that that sediment, that rock sediment, doesn't get into the water as much, and it leads to a much softer water. And in terms of building up a lava, my God, the difference it makes is incredible. Absolutely amazing. Just going to add a bit more water now, and we can build as we go. I've had a lovely time so far. I've only got a few days left to go really, but it's been really nice. I've done lots of different things. Today I went to Portrush, which has got an amazing beach with a family. That was good fun. Had a swim in the sea, got battered around by a few waves, which was a lot of fun. But Portrush is getting quite famous for its golf course now. If you're a fan of golf and you've been watching it, you might have seen recently that Royal Portrush hosted the Open this year, which was a really big deal, and lo and behold was won by an Irishman. Right, see that lava, look, it's whipping up like an absolute beauty. So I think that'll do now for the first run. Let's go. With the grain. Grade number 3, which is about midway on the aggression scale. Right, that was pass number 1, and that was as smooth as anything. Fantastic. I tell you what, with the amount of hair that I had on my head there, really pleased I've gone with a grade 3. It's really managed to start cutting through that hair so that we can get this done within 3 passes. I did start on a 2, and it's beautifully balanced between a slight aggression and mild, and 2 is really tempting, but because my hair's a little bit longer, I think 3 is definitely on point today, and as it's proving. Lather. Okay, here we go, against the grain. Right, that's the end of pass number 2. Starting to feel really good now. Let's get that third one done. Lather. Okay, against the grain. Got a slight nick there, nothing to worry about. That is such a great shave. Slight nick on the top of the head there. That's my own fault. I had a bit of a bump there and I was aware of it. And I just wasn't careful enough. But that's okay, that's not going to bleed too much at all. It's really not a problem. And I tell you, grade 3, Rockwell 6C series with that Proresso product range, that Yaki brush. Oh, that's a good shave. That feels great. Let's follow up with some aftershave, will we? My favourite part. Got into my hands today. Oh, mate. I love that initial contact sting you get. That's just so pleasant. Oh, that feels amazing. It's such a tremendous product. Oh, you get obviously you get like sort of mint eucalyptus, and you get like lemon and lime and maybe even a bit of bergamot in there, probably, knowing the Italians. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, let that soak in and we'll follow up. Ah, this stuff is awesome. The balm. About that much. Not much needed. Let's get that up there. And that just helps to add a nice protective slick of moisture. It just helps that skin recover after a shave. That tingles, smells amazing. Love it. This has been HeadShoward Shave from Northern Ireland. Enjoyed it. It's a shave on the travel. I'm going to go and have some beers and enjoy the rest of my night. If you're thinking of shaving your head and you're starting to go bald, don't delay. Get it done. You could look good. You could feel good. I do. It happened to me when I did it. Just don't delay. Get it done. This is the way to do it. Traditional shaving of the head. Beautiful. See you later, people. See you next time.